I'm digging myself out of this grave. I'm digging myself out of this graveyard. Out of this graveyard, graveyard. Nothing but misery and loneliness under this ground, surrounded by skeletons that were lost and never found, buried in complacency, but it's time for me to get out. The touch of our innocence is fading. No answers for questions we keep evading. Before the sun went on, we can point the blame, but it doesn't matter. It ended before it begun. Now we run. The shadow lingers on. We feel the devil stare, but we move on like we don't care. 'Cause inside this house of glass, we're throwing stones and we just pray for it to last. We're standing as one, but we're divided. Our days pass us by, but they're spent misguided. Must decide on our own if the story should end or go on. We feel the devil stare, but we move on like we don't care. 'Cause inside this house of glass, we're throwing stones and we just pray and laugh. We feel the devil stare, but we move on like we don't care. 'Cause inside this house of glass, we throw stones and we just pray and laugh. Somewhere deep inside, find your reasons unified. Raise your head, face true. It's now or never. We feel the devil stare, but we move on like we don't care. 'Cause inside this house of glass, we're throwing stones and we just pray and laugh. We feel the devil stare, but we move on like we don't care. 'Cause inside this house of glass, we're throwing stones and we just pray for it to last. Inside this house of glass. I've been reading tea leaves at the bottom of the cup, and I'm afraid to say that the future isn't looking up. I can see the storm clouds starting to roll in. The sun is shining now, but it's about to be an end. We can wait around until the fire burns out, or we can save ourselves. There's greener pastures lying ahead for me. There's something better. anxious and scared, held prisoner of war, running out of air, buried in the sands, on their way out of this paralyzing world. And the son of a cries when the famous loved one dies. It echoed through a vacant room where a young soul still resides. And the light is gold, and you feel like no one knows what it's like to be the only one buried in this hole. You can make it to the sunrise. You can make it to the sunrise. Searching for a way to escape the madness, a dire need for change as we fight for better days. The hurt and the pain cut deep like a razor blade, holding in a cry for love, abandoned and afraid. When the night is cold and you feel like no one knows what it's like to be the only one buried in this hole, you can make it to the sunrise. You
enough to guide you home. Now I can't feel a thing, I'm an empty king. Someone please come and take me away from me, 'cause I can't feel a thing, get away from me.
But I can see so clearly, there's only one decision in the valley of vision. Maybe I needed to be knocked down to have the clarity to see how I got here. I never thought I'd sink to the bottom. It's dark down here, but the water's clear. Any lower and I'd be in a casket, rotten away, food for the maggots. But until I was down here, I really didn't know how good I had it. I may be low right now, but I can see so clearly, there's only one decision in the valley of vision. I may be low right now, but I can see so clearly, there's only one decision in the valley of vision. There's only one decision in the valley of vision. There's only one way out of the hole that I dug. I'll pick my head up so I can see the sky. It's all the reasons why. The only way to go is up, but a little faith can be enough to turn it all around. What's lost can be found. I may be low right now, but I can see so clearly, there's only one decision in the valley of vision. I may be low right now, but I can see so clearly, there's only one decision in the valley of vision. There's only one decision in the valley of vision. There's only one decision. There's only one decision.
Ten hands aren't close to perfect, but they are yours tonight.
I get no help from the top. I get no help, but I'm never gonna stop. No resistance, only resistance. I get no help, but I'm never gonna stop. The first mistake was to underestimate the way I break down the gate. I'll never take the bait. They think I'm still coming up, but I'm blowing up. You can call it one, but listen up. There's no free ticket, no free ride, no plan B, this is do or die. It didn't get here overnight. Success was right inside, but I done this in a crowd. A story you read about, picture perfect after I cut the people that kept me bleeding out. Do my thing, well the industry hates me. Opposite of an industry, baby. Put me in a cage to compare with babies. Foaming out the mouth, they all play me. Blacklist, no blame missing. Millions of people still listening. Our fans are the only reason we're still here. We're still breathing. I get no help from the top. I get no help, but I'm never gonna stop. No assistance, only resistance. I get no help, but I'm never gonna stop. I get no help from the top. I get no help, but I'm never gonna stop. No assistance, only resistance. I get no help, but I'm never gonna stop.
I've been working all day and night for the past 20 years to get this right. The future felt unstable, stuck on a record label. The final nail in the coffin, the Grim Reaper knocking.
We almost called it quits, but we had so much left to give. Resisting through the storms to count to who we are. It feels like every artist ends up in some sort of identity crisis. But we've been the same since we wrote the song about how the sun rises.
I get no help from the top. I get no help, but I'm never gonna stop. No assistance, only resistance. I get no help, but I'm never gonna stop.
I get no help from the top. I get no help, but I'm never gonna stop. No assistance, only resistance. I get no help, but I'm never gonna stop.
I've never slept so sound, so silent, with images of broken dreams and broken things and all.